Hello, my people. Hello, Africa. Good day to you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whatever time zone you're listening to this, thank you for your attention. Like I always say, your attention is never taken for granted. I honor you. Thank you for helping me build this community. Thank you for joining me on today's episode of Daily Mind Shift. My name is Michael Ojuola, and on today's episode of Daily Mind Shift, I want to talk a little also about another thing that it's okay to feel. It's okay to feel uninspired and demotivated sometimes. It's okay to feel uninspired and demotivated sometimes. It's perfectly normal. One thing I don't want you to do is to deceive yourself. All right, self awareness, one of the key tenets of self awareness is self truth, not self deception, self truth. Telling yourself the absolute truth about what you are experiencing, how you are feeling, telling yourself the uncomfortable truth that right now, this is what I feel. So the way you know yourself is to make a vow of truth with yourself that say, I will never lie to me. All right, and that doesn't quench your faith. All right, that doesn't mean you don't have faith. That means you are rooted in reality. That's how you can grow more. I don't want you to be deceived by the social media life, the reels and the summaries of people's achievement and what they are going through. Yes, people are doing great in the world for real. Millionaires have been made every year. People are doing incredible things. Nevertheless, what you will not see on social media is what they went through before they achieve where they are right now. They can't even explain it to you in details. They can't you won't even understand them. All right, they can't explain in detail. Some are going through a lot. All right, some have sacrificed a lot that most of us are not willing or ready to sacrifice. So it's important for you to. Sometimes we look at their lives and we feel very much uninspired, even though that should inspire us. But we feel uninspired, we feel unmotivated because of one thing or another going through our mind, some hormonal imbalance going through our body or whatever. Nevertheless, I want you to know that it's okay. It's okay to feel uninspired and sometimes unmotivated or demotivated. Sometimes it's key for you to know there is nothing wrong with you. You are just going through life. Or let me say that life is rather going through you. So it's important for you to know that whether you are the one going through life or life is going through you, it's okay to feel the way you feel right now. Uninspired, demotivated, unmotivated, whatever semantics you want to use, it's okay. All right. It's okay to feel uninspired sometimes. I'm not saying it's okay to stay uninspired. No, that means you won't achieve anything worthwhile with your life, and that will lead to a depressive state. That's not cool. That's not good. That's not even purposeful. But one thing I will not but tell you is that, say, it is okay to feel uninspired sometimes. The key word there is sometimes. It's not every time. It's sometimes. So give yourself a break, all right? Do not overflog yourself. Do not guilt trip yourself. That's one thing that we do most of the time to ourselves. We talk down on our hustle. We talk down on ourselves as if we are not doing well. Yeah, you might not be doing well, but are you doing? That's me. Are you doing? If you are not just lazing around and giving excuses and having some mental gymnastics, then you're cool. If you're doing, then you're doing. You might not be doing well, but at least you're doing. That means you are better than over 80% of people out there that are not doing anything. They are not doing anything. So many people are just flowing with life like that. They are not really impacting life the way they want it to be impacted. So if you are not doing well, at least you are doing something. Then you find a way to do well or to do better next time. So, like I'm saying, I started with, it's okay to feel uninspired and demotivated sometimes. Do you understand? You can talk to millions of people. You can talk to thousands of people. No, you can talk to people that you revere, respect, your mentors. They will tell you that They work. Whether they feel inspired or motivated or not, they just chose. They've disciplined themselves like that they chose not to listen to their feeling. Do you understand? So, because it's okay to feel uninspired, that doesn't mean you shouldn't do what you got to do. That doesn't mean you shouldn't take the necessary action to your dreams. That doesn't mean you shouldn't network with the right set of people that will help you achieve whatever it is that you set your mind to achieve. What I want you to know for a fact is that it's okay to feel uninspired sometimes. Most people that you know, that you respect, feel the same way you are feeling right now, uninspired. Do you understand? So there are things you can do when you feel like this. But the first thing, like I always say, is to know that it's okay to feel uninspired. No, so let's talk a little bit about what you can do. See, most times the reason why we feel uninspired is because of the goals we set for ourselves. We dream so big and we set the goal also so big. Now, make your goals small. Make your plans micro small. What little thing, what 3 things will you do today that will move the needle towards your breakthrough? Yeah, you want to buy another country for yourself, for example. You want to have another second passport, and that will cost you like maybe $150,000 to $250,000. And your monthly income right now is below $3,000. So what do you do? What do you do? You set the goal, in 2 years, I will be able to afford to buy, I will buy myself another country. I will find a second citizenship. I will have a second passport. Do you understand? All right, you said, okay, I will have a second passport in the next 2 years. 250,000, let's say $400,000. Now, what will I do? What can I do today to add that level of income to me so that I will be able to achieve it? What product will I start learning how to sell right now that will move me towards that particular goal, that will move me towards that particular dream? What thing will I do today? Most times, people that are not earning $3,000 will write a dream that they want to be earning $30,000. That is cool. But your mind state is not yet even earning $5,000. Can you put it at 7,000? Can you put it at 7,000? Do you understand? You are earning maybe $2,000. By saying you will earn $6,000 is 300% increase. That's the way. If you give yourself 3,000% increase, I'm not saying it is not possible. I'm saying you will feel overwhelmed and uninspired when those things are not happening. When those things are not happening, you will feel immense pressure on yourself as if things are working against you. No, nothing is working against you. Nothing is wrong with you. It is just that your goals and the plan to achieve them are too big for you. You've not increased your capacity to that level. Do you understand me? You've not increased your capacity to the level at which you can play that big. So, dream big, but start small. Start small. Dream big, but start small. Make tiny goals, all right? Make tiny goals and break those goals down into chunks that that it's easy for you to achieve. Then you build momentum on that. You build momentum around that. You build momentum around that. So finally, like I said before, it's okay to feel uninspired, but one thing that you don't want to do when you feel uninspired is to do nothing. No, you have to get active. You have to do something. Find a way to get your heart rate up. Pump some blood into yourself. Do exercise. Run, get active. Let your body be active. Don't just be docile, because that's what people do. Whenever they feel uninspired, they find a corner in their room and they just sit and lazy around and let those dark thoughts take over. No, get active. Go to the gym. If you don't have a gym, run around your house. Do like 30 press-ups. Sweat. Let there be pain in your body. You think it will shock your brain into understanding that, see, you have a choice here. So you get active. That's what you do when you feel uninspired and demotivated. So it's okay to feel uninspired and demotivated sometimes.